Today we're going to be taking a look at a British Armed Forces 24-hour ORP, or Operational Ration Pack. Quick shout out to my friend and fellow MRE reviewer, Viper GTS MRE, who graciously provided this MRE for us. This video would not be possible without him, so thank you very much, Matt. Much appreciated. Let's crack this sucker open and see what's inside. This is my first experience with a British ORP. I have no idea what's inside, and I have no idea what menu items we've got. So, property of MOD, Ministry of Defense, unauthorized sale and/or purchase is prohibited. Oopsies. Please take time to complete the enclosed questionnaire. Your feedback, positive and negative, really counts and will be instrumental in developing the ration pack of the future. That's pretty cool that they actually care what the soldiers think in the British Armed Forces.
Now, you heard what the officer said. Come on, careful! Hold that chap, somebody!
All right. Right on the top here, we have We need our coffee. Hope I don't burn myself. So it's everything you would expect it to be. It's freeze-dried taster's choice. No different than a US MRE.
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
Exactly what you need to get you out of bed in the morning. Breakfast was pretty good, so we're going to dive into lunch now. And for lunch, I have chosen this wonky-ass sesame bar, the Moroccan-style beef stew, cola-flavored beverage powder, and sticky toffee pudding. If you're hearing any extra background noise, I apologize. The wind picked up a little bit out here. We're going to get things started with our wonky sesame bar. Sesame bar is definitely a little sticky. I'm sure it'll be fine to eat. It's probably just not that tasty. And actually, it tastes perfectly fine. I happen to really like sesame seeds. To me, this is good. I would eat this. And this would be a perfect snack on the go. One interesting tidbit about this ration is there is no heater in here. You could put the whole retort pouch in a pot of boiling water, or you could dump it into a canteen cup and heat it that way. That's actually pretty good. Reminds me of something I've seen in a US MRE before, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is. I know I've tasted this before. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But for a vegetarian item, it's not bad. Let's give this sticky toffee pudding a try. You know, I think this might actually do better if it was heated up, but again, there's no heater. Let's see how it goes. Looks like a big old brick of caramel in there. I think this has gone over. I'm not eating any more of that. Sticky toffee pudding was a little bit sketchy. I did take a bite, so hopefully I don't get sick. In the meantime, let's give our cola flavored drink powder a try. I have once before had like a cola flavored drink mix from allmres.com, and the problem with it was they made an attempt to make it, you know, fizzy. It just did not taste very good. All right, here it goes. Cola flavored drink powder with sugar and sweeteners. Oh, it's really tart. You can tell they've tried to make it fizzy by putting citric acid in it, and it's just not great. It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted. It's got a real strong taste of like a chewable vitamin C. Definitely a lot of citric acid in there. All this citric acid must be hard on your teeth. No toothbrush with this ration. So we had a nice breakfast. We had a decent lunch. We're coming down to the end here with our supper or dinner meal. And I have chosen the meat sticks with rice, mint flavor cocoa beverage powder, a date and peach fruit bar, mixed fruit puree packet, and of course, a big old package of hard candies. So let's start with the date and peach fruit bar. Give this a try. Looks like one of those fruit leathers you used to eat as a kid. Tastes like one too. Yeah. It definitely doesn't taste too fresh. Not fresh. Ugh. Yeah, really not fresh. Oh, that thing went over. Aftertaste is like peach schnapps, like liquor, like it's fermented. Ugh. Let's give our cocoa beverage powder a try. This water is only barely warm, so I'm gonna mix it up and then we'll put it over the fire. Let it heat up while we eat our main meal. All right, while the cocoa beverage powder is heating up, let's give this Fruit Explosion fruit puree a try. I'm a little worried about this one too. It's just an off-the-shelf item, and it's 5 years out of date, so. Yep. No, sir. No. That's gone too. Blech. All right, well that leaves us with our meat sticks and rice, 300 grams. Again, no instructions on heating it, no flameless ration heater. So it's either submerge the retort pouch in boiling water or it is consume cold. I guess we'll consume cold. That's interesting. Kind of like a beef and rice stew. I see some corn, some peppers and stuff in there. Let's try a bite and then we'll see if we want to jazz it up with some hot sauce. All right, this is just the veg, the rice and the corn and stuff. That's pretty good. It has a real definite MRE taste to it. Yep. Pressed and formed MRE beef in there. I think it will be a lot better if we jazz it up some. This could be virtually any MRE meal. It has a very generic MRE taste to it. I'm thinking this would probably be a lot better, a little bit warmed up. I don't have a flameless ration heater and I don't have a pot big enough to boil this out here, but I can just lay it over the fire for a minute. All right, so I put the main meal over the fire. This is very atypical for me. I try to keep it more realistic by consuming meals cold because that's how soldiers in the field would typically do it, especially in combat. I have a feeling that one's gonna be a lot better when it's hot. So in the meantime, we'll enjoy this cocoa beverage powder. That's really good. That mint flavor cocoa beverage powder, it's like drinking a liquid Andes candies. You know, those little chocolate mints they put on your pillow in hotel rooms? Really good. I would go so far as to say that is the most enjoyable cocoa beverage powder I've ever tasted it in an MRE. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Let's see if getting it a little bit hot did it any good. It is a little better. Ooh. Adding the hot sauce and the MRE cheese, that's a big difference. It's still got a very generic MRE taste to it. This could literally be any US MRE. The one thing I will say about this is it's a big serving. This is a big portion. Go along with a big meal. I mean, look at the size of that chunk of meat right there. For the final item of a 24-hour ration, this is pretty good. I'm getting very full. I'm gonna look for this stuff either online or in store somewhere because this not only was hot, it was really tasty hot sauce. Last but not least, we have a package of hard candies. They look a bit like Lifesavers. They are individually wrapped. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh, they may have melted at some point. Raspberry, not bad. It's not exactly a lifesaver. It's not exactly a Charms. It reminds me of the German deli drops from the supplemental World War II rations I've looked at. Not bad. This video today was made possible by my friend Matt from Viper GTS MRE, who was gracious enough to send me this MRE. Thanks for that, Matt. Link to his channel is below in the description. Make sure you guys check him out. Give him some love. First time ever with a British 24-hour ORP. Not a bad meal at all. It had some really strong points, and it would also had some weak points as well. On the plus side, there was a lot of different items in there, a lot of diversity in the items. On the downside, it came with only one utensil, a ridiculously big spork that was actually hard to get in my mouth. Once that thing gets covered in some kind of a yuck, it's almost a liability to keep carrying it around and using it. No flameless ration heater, no Espit stove, no way to really easily heat the meals up. So if you didn't have access to hot water, you'd be eating everything cold. So overall, not a bad ration, but if you want to see the best European ration I have ever encountered, check out this video over here. Make sure you're subscribed, smash that like button, and I will see you next time. Peace!